see if this thing's recording. Yeah, it's recording. Oh, what I'm going to do this time, I bought the little charging lead, so I'm going to plug it in. Just unplug something from there. Don't need that plugged in there. Hopefully this will reach. Probably reach from underneath there actually. I just don't want a cable in view, this is the only thing. Let's have a look. Might reach from there. Put the cable around the back. I'm going to plug this GoPro in. I have to worry about, I've got a 32GB memory card in it and I've got it plugged in now, so I don't have to worry about it, you know what I mean? Oh, what's happening here? I splayed it a bit. Just adjust this, so don't mind me, I'm just... Okay, hopefully that's getting everything in view. Might be a wee bit too high actually. It's hard to judge. Without a previous screen, it's hard to judge. Okay, hopefully that'll be okay. So, I'm in the process of uploading a video I made last night. This is part 2 of that video. So I'm just getting this right, this camera. This is part 2. Okay. And I'm going to rethink it. So, well, I've taken it all kind of, not apart, but I've taken the wires out. I'm going to rethink it. I don't like this sleeving for a start off. I'm going to take this sleeving out and completely just take it out. It's just not right. Okay, I've got some wire there. I can maybe use the wire at some point. I want to get rid of all this stuff out of the way. Get rid of all this stuff, just get rid of all of it. I'll put it, where I'll put it somewhere I can get access to it quite quickly. Just in case I need some of it, put it up there. Okay. So, I spoke to a mechanic friend of mine today, and he said that the brake light switch, okay, has 2 lives, 2 positives and 1 earth. Okay, this has got 1 earth and only 1 positive. So I cannot figure out for the life of me, when there's only 1 filament in this bulb, how it can be a brake light. I mean, I'm thinking there's only 1 filament. It just looks like that way. And if I put it on this little, on this here, this thing, and actually I made some little clips today just to make my life a bit easier. Made these wee clips. So that's the positive one. We'll put the positive one on. And we'll put the positive one on there. Okay, was that on negative? That's on negative. Put it on positive. Okay, they're really good clips then. Get that out of the road. Put that on the negative. And then, oops, pop that on there. See? So, I'm just going to treat it as a brake light, unless I'm using the wrong thing completely, you know. I just disconnect it. I will try another bulb. I reckon that bulb is okay. It's the bulb that came out of the packet. And I'll inspect the other one. Yeah. It's exactly the same, 1 filament, so I'm thinking it's just a brake light. Not a brake light, it's a tail light of some description. Quick reaction bulb, high intensity rear lighting and reduces your chance of a rear end collision. You think it would have a brake light, but I'm only going to use it, I'm going to use it for brake light, and I've identified which power cable is the brake light, and that's the one I'm going to wire it into. So it's not going to be a tail lamp, it's going to be a brake light. and that's all it's going to be. So, and that'll give me, you know, it's better than what I've got, or it's enhancing what I've got anyway. So, rethinking. The other rethink is I'm putting that white bit back in, okay, just to brighten it up. I might as well just pop that on just now. Or will I know what? Because there's another wee thing I want to do. I got all this. Look, I got 2 of these, and look at the cable they gave me. I don't need all that. I'm not going to doing a long run. I'm only doing a tiny wee run. And I've got a USB cable to go on top of that, which is 30 centimeters. So. But what's interesting, this is already sleeved. Do you know what I mean? So if I work out how much I need to go around this box, I just cut off what I need. I can maybe just splice into there, cut these a bit shorter, or get a bit of shrink wrap, that kind of length. See if I can find some. Bit of shrink wrap. I did have a wee bit. So I've got this here. If I can get that wire in there as much as I can, you know what I mean? Excuse me. If I get these the right length, so I can tie them up. That'll probably do it. Bend that over so it doesn't get in the road. Try and get this sleeve through as much as I can. I didn't like that other stuff, that braided cover. It just didn't look right, not right on a bike. Sorry on a computer, but it's wrong on a bike, like, my opinion. Yeah, I don't think it's going to snow tonight, but I don't think it's far away. According to the weather forecast, it's going to come over Wednesday night. Is it Wednesday night or is it tomorrow night? I think it's tomorrow night it's coming over. It's just about through. Here we go, it's through. So that's it through. Okay, I want it a wee bit further up really. I'd really like to put something over that, but some sort of boot over it. But I ain't got some sort of boot to go over it. I have to try and make something. Anyway, I'll pop that through that wee hole I made. Get this up here out of the way just now. There's that little hole. So just feed this through. Go just low. Give myself a little bit of length. And put that cover back on. I've got the screws here for it. Can force it in just now. If I get it to that hole, the hole's a wee bit further up. Oh, it's just come out. Right, it's a fiddle. It's a bit of a fiddle. That needs to cut. Heat shrink needs to come through a bit more. I'll maybe heat it up. Heat a bit of it up just to keep it in place. Okay, I'll heat a wee bit up just to keep it in position. That's it. That shouldn't budge. That should stay where it is now. Got that through. Keep this in here. I don't know if it would make a difference because I haven't put the metal bits inside together. There's a screwdriver there. There's the wee screws, there they are. That's it. Going in now. Just one wee screw in. And this is the other wee screw going in. That's it. Okay. So that's it then. I'll just test the bulb, test the... Okay. Even it's cold and it's warm in here, this bulb's on. It's not that cold tonight, which makes me think it's going to snow. Okay. Testers. And that's the negative. This is the positive. I'm only doing this because I've just made him and I want to. Right. Positive. Negative. So look. There we go. Right. This is only 9 volt. It's probably almost flat, so not very bright. Okay. Right. So that bulb's still working. I haven't broke it. Now what am I going to do? Okay, so I'm going to wire this round. I've got another one of those stays. I put it somewhere. Where did I put that? There. I've got another one of these things, and I'm going to put it there to tie this back nice and neat. Yeah, what do you reckon? Well, I think it's a good idea, so I'm going to do it. Decisions. You have to make decisions. Yeah, the decision has been made. Okay. Get some cable ties in there. Right, next thing we do before we clip all that up, let's figure out this thing, where to cut it, how much length we need. That has to go around like that. Okay. That clips up to there. I could probably just clip that up. Make it a bit neater than it was. Okay, bend that out of the way. Cable ties out of the way. Okay, that's going to come round there. Let's clip this. Okay, a bit bright that one. Right, this is what I'm going to do with this lot. The USB bits are important, nothing else on here is important. So I can resolder the fuse, so I have to leave a bit on here and I have to calculate how much I'm going to need for the bike, which isn't actually an awful lot. I could probably just half this, leave that for the bike, and just use all the rest of this for this install, which is what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, it's just 2 cables in there. So that goes in there, and I've got all this here, and I don't need the fuse on, so I'll calculate the length of that. And I don't need that connector there, so I'll take them 2 off. Right, so I've got a good bit of wire here that's sleeved, you know. It's a nice bit of sleeve in that. So obviously the red's going to be a live one. Right, I'll bear that one back. That's that bear back. Bear this one back. Okay. And I'm going to solder these together. Actually, that was a bit silly. I should shorten these really. Put a bit of shrink wrap over. Shouldn't I? They need to be staggered as well, because you should really stagger. Like I've staggered it there, see that? Should really be staggered. Okay. So I'll leave them at that length. I want to make this a bit shorter. Yeah. So if I cut that one there, and this one needs to be, cut that there. That's kind of leaving that a bit short, that one. So if I cut this one, put there and bear that back. So that's there like that. I'm going to cut this one up here. Okay, so the wee stagger on them and bear them back. Bear that one back. Is that the right gauge? No. Okay. Right. And then bear that one back. Go a bit further than that, I think. That's it. Plug the soldering iron in, wherever the end of it is. That's it. That's the soldering iron plugged in. Think about what I'm doing here. Give myself some space. I've got to take that mat away so it doesn't get on fire. I should have the mat there. Okay. Get the helping hands. Third hand, I really need it. Yeah. Okay, I'll try and find somewhere to put these. Right, do that little one first. So, pop that in like that. Okay, and then kind of sit these perhaps like that, in there, and that little crook, there we go, or maybe not, pull that out, sit that in that little crook, and that little crook even, there we go. Oh, it's warm. I'm going to have to turn that on, blow the fumes away. Prepare this a little bit. And get the other wire. I'll need the red wire. I need a bit of heat shrink over that as well. Where's all my heat shrink? I did a minute ago, there it is. There's a bit, I don't think it's big enough. Oh, just dropped it. That's not big enough. That bit of drop might be alright. Where did that go? Actually, I don't think it was. I don't think it was big enough. Long enough, you know. Have a look what I've got. This stuff here, it might do. I don't think it'll shrink down very much. It's kind of funny sizes I got. Yeah, there's no in between the big and the small, you know. I'll try that, see if I can get it over. I don't think I'll be able to. That bit of drop seemed perfect. Get my torch. Look, there it is. See, it's not very long though. That's the only thing. Nah, that's not long enough. The floor was a good place for it. I'm going to try this big fat stuff and see if it shrinks down any. I'm going to put that up there so I know what it is. Put that over. So the red is the positive. And I need a bit of heat shrink over these ones. So I need a little bit for that. That'll be fine. Cut a bit of that off. Pop that over. That lamp's gone again. There we go. I don't know if this will pull through or not. That might be alright. And that'll be enough. Okay. Okay. Put that like that. This is the kind of conditions you'd be doing it in, you know what I mean? What if you were working on your motorcycle? It would be tight, it would be awkward. Yeah. Okay, so I need this stuff here. Solder. Okay, let's try not to disturb anything. Tin the nib. The nib is tinned. Okay. Let's go for it. Oof. Get some heat transfer stuff going. Okay, that'll do it. Leave it flick. Oh man alive, give that nibber clean. Might have to open the door. Oh man alive. Oh, toxic. Now that's the door open. And I'll get this. Is there any sharp bits on it? No. Get the heat shrink over. Yeah, didn't. Oh, okay. I hope there's a stretch there, it's so back. Worked hard today. I'll do it. And do the other bit. Get the heat shrink over it. There we go. Possibly too big. That bit can go over. Like so. That's too big, that bit. Put over that side maybe. It'll be better over that side. And marginally. Oh. See, it's as awkward as this on the motorcycle. Do a mechanical tie on these two. Don't melt that heat shrink. Okay, let's weld them together, solder them together. Tin iron. That's it. I'll do it. And clean this. Clean this. Yeah. I don't know if I'll need that again. I'll plug it for now. That's it. That's it unplugged. Okay. Really sharp bits on that. Inspect that a little bit. That's alright. There's a sharp bit, there might be a wee sharp bit on there. Might cause a little fault. That's okay. Get the shrink wrap over. Heat shrink. There's a little torch. There it is. Okay. Get this off. And get that big bit of heat shrink over the whole lot. And that's when we made a connection. I can just clip it up. Okay. It's all bent. Oh, you're all bent. Right, put this over the top. Just bring this round. I'll have a little clean up in a minute. Get rid of some of these tools. Just bring this round. Put that towel back down as well. It's possibly too big, that heat shrink, but shrink wrap stuff. Okay, just see how it shrinks back. Anyway. I've got that fan on, that's what's going on. I'm not sure how this stuff will shrink back, it's quite big. It's shrinking back. They'll probably just get clipped up anyway, it's not too bad. I thought it was, it's a wee bit too big, but it's okay. It's alright. Yeah, I'm going to put this towel back down for damage and have a little bit of a tidy up. Put the screwdriver over there. It's alright. Put that up there. It's not bad. Just got to test the bulb. Make sure that's okay. Get rid of that solder. Put the iron out of the way. I'll need them. I need that. Put the cable inside. Now I'm not 100% happy with that shrink wrap. I might put a bit of insulating tape around it. Okay. We'll see where the clips lie. These clips lie, okay. So I might just clip this up once I've tested it. Let's strip these wires back. Let's strip these two wires back. I don't know if this is the length I need, but I'm getting cold now. Shut that door. Right, shut the door. So look, what was I doing here? Pulling this back. This bit of wire. This bit of sleeving, I want to get this sleeving back. I don't know how much I'm going to need. Cut this bit off. I might need all of it. But like I say, I'm just going to have it as a brake light, this, and not as a stop light. Not as a tail light, sorry. Okay, so I need to strip these back, these two wires. Goes in there. Alright. And just get this pair of scissors back where it belongs. Close this up. Cable ties went right down in the gap. Good, good, yes, that's what I like to see. Even make it even more awkward, yes. Any more in there? Yes, one more. Any more? Nope, nope, okay. Right. Let's see if the brake light still works. I'm just going to do it the fast way. So we've got positive and yep. Okay, we've got this lovely bit of sleeved cable. Lovely. And just a matter of clipping this up now. Clip it up, give you a close up, put the video up. How's that? Yeah, so So this was a wee bit quicker to do this one. I never thought of that. The only thing that bugs me is that bit of heat shrink. It's not very nice. It's a bit ugly looking. But it's as far as it's going to shrink back because of the size of it. I don't have any in between. I should maybe invest in some. See how it cables up. It might cable up okay. Up through like that. Pull that tight. That's it. This goes down like so. And the cable tie. That one goes across that way. Just that it was a horrible night coming home from work tonight. Traffic is crazy. Some of those roundabouts, man, dangerous like. So the more light you've got, the better. Put this one on, in fact. Get some light in there. And that comes down like so. That's it. So this has to, it doesn't have to be any slack on this because it's full extended, so wherever I put this it's going to be happy. So where I've got it just now is absolutely fine, and I've got all that to play with. That'll go into the loom. I'll go one onto the return and one on the brake positive, and that's it, solid. That's it, all sorted out. And I've cut all these wee cables, cut all these wee cable ties, get them right back close so there's no bits sticking up, damage anything. The cable tie can be quite scratchy, can't it? And I'll give you a close up what I've done. Pretty straightforward really. And I'll test it again, just test that light again. Make sure it's still working. All I've got to do now, like I said in the other video, I run out of time again today. Hopefully I can get it done tomorrow afternoon at some point. Try and get it, it should be a simple case of, I really want to connect it. I might get a Molex connector and connect it that way. Put all these little cable tie-ins away out of the way. So I might put them on the other side actually. Because a bit right out of the way. Oh, they just want to sit there, don't they? They're happy there. Okay. Let's have a look. That goes up there. They go here. Let's have a wee look. Bin. Oh, it's cold, boys and girls. Right, let's have a look at it. I'll show you what I've done. Mindful, I've got the cable in. Okay, there we go. I'm going to test that light again. That's how it's cabled up. There's that ugly bit of shrink wrap, but kind of got it in there. It's not too bad. It's covering those connections. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that might be a problem. We did it a bit too tight. Let me see if I can pull some through. A wee bit through if I can. Give it a bit of flex. That's it. That's it. This stuff's going to push against that. It's inevitable. And okay, so that's it. They're all clipped up. This is a homemade brake light kit for a Givi. Don't know if it works yet. And I've got all this to play with to go through onto the loom. Got to work out how to do that, because if I disconnect the top box, you know, I've got to be able to disconnect this. So no, I haven't figured that one out yet. I might have a wire coming up through. I don't quite know how to do it. I've got a feeling it'd be better if I just took the seat off. I had this wire going underneath the seat. When I take the top box off, just take the seat off, unclip this, take the whole thing off. So just leave this as is, drill a hole in the bottom or the back. Maybe there, it looks naturally, it looks like it might go through there. Just a nice little point for it, a little bend on there. Pop it through there, under the seat. Now there's space for this just to slip under the seat. Molex into the wire and loom. Job done. It's too late to do what time of day. It's only 7 o'clock, but it's pitch black. And freezing cold, so that's winter for you, innit? Pest. Okay, let's test this light. See, I've not upset anything. Is that light okay? Is that okay? Positive is that side. Still works. Okay, so that's it for now. So I can get to the next bit. Alright. So I'll put this revised edition up. I've already uploaded the other video, but I'll put this part 2 up. Catch you guys later.